No niin, hyvää iltaa. Katsotaanpa kyllä tässä on nyt naama lähellä kameraa, mutta tämän kanssa varmaan tullaan toimeen. Valitettavasti. Kuafton, niin kuin ne lottoarvonnoissa aina sanoo. Hello Ryan.
Elämä on lottoa monelle.
Niin, ja monelle on. Itse asiassa tuossa yhden kaverin kanssa laskeskeltiin, että kuinka paljon ihmiset laittaa sinne noin keskimäärin niin kuin, kuukausitasolla lottoon rahaa, että mitä jos se heittäisikin vaan kylmästi sinne 15 vuoden päähän steikkeihin sillä lailla, että ei miettisi asiaa sen kummemmin, koska sen rahanhan on tottunut häviämään joka tapauksessa.
Juuri näin.
Niin, oi, että sillä oli aika järkyttävä vaikutus siihen, että millä tavalla se elämä 15 vuoden päästä saattaa näyttää eriltä.
Olen niin monen kaverin kanssa käynytkään tätä keskustelua, että se on tyhmä vero, mitä te maksatte vaan.
Joo, se on niin kuin vero ihmisille, jotka ei ihan ymmärrä matematiikkaa.
Ja sellaisille yleensä ei ne, jotka pärjää omilla tuloillaan, niin nehän ei sellaista maksa ylipäätänsä.
Näin on, ja mulla on kuitenkin ollut yhdessä lottokupongissa 6 oikein. Ja sen jälkeen lopetin lottoamisen. En sillä, että minä sitä olisin kauheasti harrastanutkaan, mutta kun satuin siinä kesällä muutaman lottokupongin nostaa, niin sitten minä ajattelin, että no jos pääsee 6 oikein, niin se on kyllä jo aika lähellä, että en taida tämän enempää enää yrittääkään. I see a lot of friendly faces here. Hi guys, please leave a like and some kind of a comment. I do understand if you're not gonna stay for the duration. It does sound like witch talk. I get it. But we're trying to help our fellow Finns get into.
We can also talk bullshit in English.
Oh yeah.
Just to keep all your entertainment, but we try to educate our Finnish folks.
Yeah, let's see if we can see any Finns in the chat. I tell you what, why don't we switch to Finnish if we find a Finnish comment in the chat. I'll put a banner down
Until
here.
that we can go in English, no worries.
Yeah, obviously, like that's our audience now.
Yeah.
So while I'm writing the new scroll on the bottom, why did you tell us what you've been doing for the past about 6 months or something?
Oh, I've been just studying, economics.
Yeah.
Going and seeing what this market is heading towards, and it's not looking still very bright. Like I said long time ago, we are heading towards a deep recession, and it really hasn't changed anywhere. Even though the central markets are showing positive, but I don't see any positive income. With the AI and everything else, it's just not looking good.
No, I see no good in AI in general. Like, if I read texts that are made by an AI, my comment usually is that it's like listening to your friend's dream. Like, it makes no sense. It has no connection to the real world, and the time you spent is time forever lost. You're never getting it back.
Yeah, it's basically a compilation of key search phrases from past.
Yeah.
So you're living in the past, not in the future. So you're doing some stuff. I use it for my work to compile the notes and to compile next year's kind of training schedules and everything else to kind of clairvoyance how to write things down. So instead of using 40 minutes to do it myself, I use 20 seconds to do it with AI. But I don't use it anything to see into the future because it doesn't know the future.
Yeah, and it has no. It doesn't have like any kind of creativity. Like my friend Eco Builder often says that if you ask AI to produce you a picture of a watermelon on the vine, it can't. It can only show you a watermelon that's off the vine, and often it's already split in half or something, because most of the pictures that the AI searches for online, they're of watermelons that are off the vine, so it doesn't sort of realize that they actually grow somewhere. So that's
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, and also because there's such a huge amount of pornography online. If you use any kind of, like my friend tried to print 3D print these just like white sheep, like this big, that you can screw open and you can keep needles in there and screw it closed. And it was supposed to have like a holder on the butt side of the sheep where you could stick a few needles up there. And he asked AI to come up with some designs on what it would look like, and like I'm sure 50 images of them were like straight up freaking porn. Like it was like absolutely disgusting. Like that's nothing like what a sheep looks like, and why is it holding its butt up so high and looking at me like with like trying to tempt me into something I don't want to necessarily do.
Listen,
But that's
mate, I'm not sure if I want to know more than that anyway. I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
yeah.
No fucking idea.
Yeah, but it's like most of the images that it produces are disgusting. Like even though technically they might be like kind of okay, but somehow they just
Yeah,
to me
I
they
have
look like
seen
they
some.
lack soul.
Yeah, I have seen some videos that I couldn't tell that were AI or not. That's the
Yeah,
thing. And we are entering an era of next 2 to 5 years. I would assume maybe 1 to 5 years that where people are assuming that some things are real or not, and are they from the
yeah,
real source or not, and people are gonna be so fucking absolutely fucking mental, and they don't
yeah,
know. They don't really know.
yeah.
Nobody
That's
fucking
true.
knows.
Yeah, that's
Nobody
true.
knows. Even if the kind of a certified media, which is a fake media basically, this
Yeah,
Palestine situation has shown that none of them know what's going on. It's basically
yeah,
such a fuck up.
yeah. But they're
I,
very
I'm
eager.
not I'm not saying
Everybody's
mainstream media, but a lot of these medias has fucked up. In Finnish media, all of them has fucked up.
absolutely.
BBC
Yeah,
has fucked up.
yeah,
CNN has fucked up. And I'm not saying mainstream media, but I'm just saying that most of these people which I follow, they fucked up a lot.
yeah, yeah.
They
Everybody wants
followed
to.
up people
Yeah,
or
yeah.
people's, propaganda, and they have not certified of the outcome before they have posted this shit.
No, no,
And
and
this is
everybody's
the
in
same
agreement.
for the cryptocurrencies, which we will of course talk about next. But
Yeah,
yeah, okay, okay. Just to be clear for the audience listening, we talked about with Red Pill here, Finn Beer, that we will be talking about HEX and how to get into crypto and all that. Then we will take a side swipe into red pill stuff that sorry, I taken a right hand turn right here at the start.
Right into the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Straight into the rabbit hole. We didn't even look at anything crypto related yet. No, but
yeah.
let me
It's so
let me show.
fucking deep.
Yeah. So Hexologist, one of our favorite Hex streamers, just published a video where he goes through how you can download and use this new way of like using the Hex contract locally from your own computer, and it's only a couple of minutes long. And I was thinking that I'll show it to everybody, and if we get some Finns on the chat, I will. If there's somebody who doesn't speak English, I can go through the video in Finnish as well. But let's have a look and see what Hexologist had to say, and I'm gonna mute you for a while and mute myself until we're done with this.
I'm here to show you how to download HEX, Pulse Chain, Bridge, and about all this nonsense of my IP. It's not to take 2 or 3. All right, first. PulseX server. Let's go ahead and click it. Click into the folder. Let's click PulseX server. Bam. Look at that. That easy. Then connect your wallet to trade. If you don't want to use somebody else's. Open it up. Bam. Once again, there you go. There's the bridge. Now you can press connect.
Hello. Hetkinen, mihin Finberg hävisi? Kuuleeko kaikki?
No niin.
You listen it.
Yeah. I don't know
Good morning,
what happened.
Vietnam.
I freaking disappeared. I do not know what happened. It's all of a sudden
Good
StreamYard.
morning, Vietnam.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Something fucked up my StreamYard. It dropped me out. I had to claw my way back in real fast.
Kind of made me the main star for the moment.
Oh yeah. Immediately it went to your head.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Somebody took Finn Bear, and
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
now it's up to us. Fuck, let's down. We'll keep down the fort. No worries. No.
Yeah. Awesome. Hey, so have you run the programs locally on your computer yet?
Yeah, all the time.
I
All the
haven't.
time.
I'm
When I
gonna.
need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna end a stake probably today. So I'm gonna be downloading that stuff, and I'm gonna run it locally from now on. That looked really easy now that I saw how simple it is. And when Hexo says that
Yeah.
you can do it, like I don't want to say no, I can't, because Hexo's
No.
he's the greatest. Like if he says you can do it, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can do it.
Yeah. So many people are worried about this shit, and it's kind of fuck it. It's kind of riding a bike. You do it once, and then you can do it all the time. But
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
just the truth is that Pulse is the only decentralized chain that you can have your anonymity on, and that's
Yeah,
it.
and
And
also,
that can't be shut down. It
yeah,
is just actually okay. I correct myself. There are options which has no users or
yeah,
absolutely no fucking users. So you can have more, anonymity on other chains as well compared to it, but there are no fucking users. Pulse
yeah,
chain speakers
plenty.
for, free speech, anonymity, already a big support space. It's
Yeah,
just a matter of time. It is what it is.
yeah, exactly. Oh, are we gonna have a Hexagon Christmas party, or
Oh,
is it just like a smaller thing, or how many guys are coming?
we are gonna see a few guys just to have a kind of a
Okay,
rethink how
so we're
we
gonna
want
have
to
like
proceed into next year.
yeah, but we're gonna have like a get together uh,
Yes,
next weekend. I'm gonna be there in Helsinki, so I'm also gonna be at the get together. Hopefully, oh,
yes, hopefully.
definitely. No, not hopefully.
As I heard you are leaving with the train up to Oulu, but it's for northern part of Finland anyway. But
Yeah. But I'm leaving at midnight, so I have the entire day to hang out, or the entire Friday evening before I have to be on the train. So we'll have plenty of time to catch up and stuff our faces with what I hope is a lovely selection of different kinds of dead animals. My favorite kind of food.
yeah,
Yeah, anything with a face is fine by me.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Oh, so what were we supposed to talk about today?
Well, I was
Now
thinking that
that we got this chit chat out of the way.
I was thinking that we would have talked with the guys who've recently joined our Telegram chat, but I don't know if they realize that we're streaming for them. So I'm gonna send a message to the group. Uh, so that they'll know to come in and ask their questions, so that you can get some kind of an answer straight from the horse's mouth, as it were. But we'll see if they come in. If they don't, I think we might just keep it like short and sweet if nobody's coming in with fresh questions, because
Or we
us
go for the red pill experience.
That's true. Yeah, we can do that as well. Actually, I see free speech is in the chat. If people are interested in like curated news in quite a fun and interesting way, I suggest you subscribe to free speech. We also did on one of his, well, he did, I was just in the chat, but what he did on one of his streams is we used an AI to go through the HEX contract to see what it does and to see if it finds any flaws in there. And gosh damn it, it seems like the contract is written the way it's been presented to us, and it does exactly what's been promised.
Yeah, exactly. It's contracts been the same from day zero. That's the thing.
Yeah, people don't see
Nobody
the
that
value in that yet.
Yeah, but it's just this is just so oh my god material. That this is always everybody makes their own decisions what they invest in. Every single body, every single person, with every single dollar that you own.
Yeah, it's up to you where you wanna put your money. But this is the first time where you're actually in charge of who runs the code and when and who, like, everything is up to you. So I can easily tell like a handful of people who I would never put into HEX because they're basically not fit to tie their own shoelaces.
Pretty
They
much,
need
yes.
they need somebody to hold their hand in everything, and yeah, obviously this is the time when you need to be able to learn new things, and you need to have some level of confidence in your own skills so that you're not just like riding on somebody else's back constantly, like I don't know what's going on, can you
Exactly.
help me with this, like yeah.
Yes.
Look at this,
Somebody to hold you on.
everybody's here, man.
Somebody to hold you on. Somebody to tell you when to invest into what, when
Yeah,
to
when
sell,
to
when
exit.
to
Yeah,
buy, and fuck
yeah,
that shit.
that never
Fucking
works.
bullion. it- This is such a fucking great pill to swallow that you would such. Why would you just follow somebody else into the group like a sheep? You
Yeah,
know?
like a lemming.
Yeah, yeah. This is just you need to fucking focus and start thinking for yourself.
Yeah, it's highly
That's the
recommended.
fucking first step of fucking. Excuse my language. Sorry, I had a
That's
couple of drinks, but but it's just you need to start thinking for yourself in
yeah,
every single aspect of life. Is it work? Is it your free time? Is it your relationship? Is it anything else? Stop living in the past. Think about what's happened, of course. Yes, analyze short period, and then decide what you want to be in the future, what you want to do, what's going to be the target. And don't say 10,000x this coin, then start spamming that shit. But
yeah,
you need to fucking analyze what is gonna happen. You look at the world, everything is burning around you, except the stock market. But
yeah,
stock market has been for the few years only place where the money can go. There's not,
yeah.
there's absolutely no other opportunities for money to go because everything else is fucked. What do you
Yeah.
think happens next when
I
the
think we're
stock
gonna.
market is
think we're gonna have a beautiful crash at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
This is just hopium.
I got Steak HEX today to work finally. Not like the last stream where I tried to show it on stream and the fucker wouldn't open for me at all. Listen to Tintop, he knows what he's saying. Hit the likes, or get out. Yeah, Hex on air. I did show my appearance on the other channel. Yeah, they saw the entire mug, man. I couldn't avoid it. I had to be there, but I think I did pretty good. But let me share my screen from StakeHex today, and I'll drop. Let's see. This puts it on full screen. Can you guys see it? Okay, are the numbers big enough? Hex and Air, put a thumbs up or a plus sign there if the numbers are big enough. I think I can zoom in a bit.
Good. Looks good. I'll take a minute break, so I'll put on myself on mute.
Yeah. So what I did was earlier when we spoke about like lottery and how that is like a I don't know what happened. Oh, there it is. So we spoke about people over here are crazy over the lottery, and the people who put money into it, it's pretty customary that they spend about 20 euros a week on the lottery tickets, and you know how poorly it pays out. But I did some quick maths, and it looks like it's about 3,600 euros over the period of 5 years. So what we did here, or what I did here, was I took the same amount of money that you would spend on lottery within the next 15 years, and I spread it around on 15 separate stakes. And here we can see how StakeHex website placed it. To me, this is the first time I'm looking at these numbers, and to me it looks like it put an equal amount of dollar value on each of the stakes. But you can see that the longer stakes give you a bigger T-share count, because when you have a longer duration, you get a bigger part of the entire inflation pie, which makes the longer stakes payout a bit nicer. And what I did on when we look at the payout, let's take the price lower. I'll give it 10 pennies by 2038. But we know that the T-share payout is gonna be bigger. I think this is something that I think something like this might be within the realm of what Crispy Man might accept. So here we have a T-share payout goes on the lower line here, and then it sort of breaks through the price line, and we're gonna be in a situation where we get roughly 80 hex per T-share within 15 years. That's already something that I believe is a given. People just need to end their stakes in due time, or somebody has to run the good accounting on those stakes to bring the T-share payout to that higher level. So we spent $3,600 on this, and the projection is that within 15 years we have with very very moderate price performance, we will be able to take out over $400,000, which to me sounds like a better deal than just spending your money on lottery tickets where you never get 400,000 euros. Or actually, you get somebody might get 400,000 euros, but there's like a million people who lose $20 a week on this shit. And if people are interested, you can get on the website yourself. The website is called stakehex.today, and you can do your own test stakes and play with the numbers and play with the figures and see where it takes you. Like if we go up to something like $1 or something like some funny number like 420, you can see that it has quite a big effect on the entire size of your bag, because this means that you're not only getting the inflation that's being paid out to stakers, you're also accruing, or actually you're accruing the inflation, but you're also gaining in gaining in price performance of the token. So you have like two multipliers working together, which makes it very interesting in the future. Oh, looks like I lost Thomas there. Maybe he'll hop. Let's see. I'm just gonna drop him from. I'm gonna kick him out and let him join in again. So this is what I've been thinking about, guys. Have you thought about how much people spend money on lottery, which is an absolute money pit? Like you can't. There he is. You can't get that money back once you give it to the lottery people. But this is something that there's a slight risk that you might actually gain some of that value back. Yes, Orion, that's what we spoke about this earlier. We didn't call everybody idiots, but yeah, basically, if you don't understand math, lottery seems like a great idea. It's kind of funny because, like, how is it a bad idea to give yourself the off chance that this $20 dollar investment might turn into like $10,000 in 15 years? Is $20 too much to lose, or if you're the only one taking the risk? But when you're playing the lottery, you have like 2 million other suckers with you throwing the $20 in there, and it sort of makes it all okay, even though you can crunch out the numbers and see that you're more likely to be struck by a lightning while you're surfing on a whale. Then
it's actually, if I can, it's kind of like a decentralized idiot tax.
Yeah. That's true.
So people are all fucking paying the idiot tax, and then somebody makes it a bit of a boom, and
Yeah.
it
So it's kind of like
tax like a 60%, 70% tax on it.
Oh, do they have to pay that much in tax? I didn't even.
Yeah, in the US they do. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, but
ridiculous.
they have humongous winnings in
Yeah, but
the US.
this lady that won a lot, she, I can't remember the tale. It was something out of the fairy tale anyway. She got a
Yeah, it's probably hundreds of millions.
lottery ticket from somebody, and they won a lot of money. And she elected to take it weekly or monthly or something like this, and which is kind of avoiding the tax basically. So she would get a lot of money for the rest of the year, but she got sued for money. So she had to spend a fuck ton of money of her future earnings defending that winning ticket, basically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just fucking crazy. So
Hey,
basically, the odds are you're never gonna win anything. Never
yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
You're
Funny
just
thing.
paying
Do you
for
know
shit.
who did win? Who did win? A state lottery that hit the jackpot in the States was the what's his face, the guy with the island, the perv guy who got hung in his prison cell. Epstein. He won. Yeah,
Jeffrey.
Epstein happened to win like a state lottery's jackpot. I think it was tens of millions of dollars. And instead of claiming the ticket by himself, he had a lawyer claim the ticket under some kind of a. I think he had some kind of a corporate structure or some like a foundation or something that then withdrew the money so that his name didn't come up. But that fellow was lucky. He was extraordinarily lucky. Like I bet it was his first time in that state playing the lottery and he immediately won the jackpot. So that's all fair and square.
Of course it is. Some people get lucky and all that.
Yeah. Oh, Simon says he turned 50 euros into a stake, which is worth 102,000 euros. That's more like it, man. There you go, Simon. Like that's how it's done. You don't need to be guessing on the numbers or anything. In fact, there isn't much like what else could be as easy as this if you want to have money work for yourself. Nothing. Like you can just sit on your thumbs for the rest of the year and you'll still make money.
I love money that works for me when I'm sleeping. So
Yeah, and for free as well.
what better way to do money? It's what can it's like while you're fondling your favorite lady on the sofa,
Yeah.
feeling her perfect tits and
Yeah. All
her
right. Nice.
perfect ass, and
Come on, man.
making some
I'm
money
gonna
on
have to.
at
I'm
the
gonna have
same
to stand
moment.
up here, man.
Yeah. At the
I
same
know.
time
I know what
making
you're
money
saying.
that you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
Not yourself, but your partner as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Hey. What do you think? Do you think we should pick up the habit of doing the streams a bit more often? We've been on a break for over 6
Long
months.
time, yes.
Yeah, we
But
could do. Like,
what
what do you
better
say?
time to do it than on the bottom of the market,
Yeah,
basically?
exactly. Because this is when lives are changed. When people get on now, in a year and a half, they're gonna be very happy people. But
Exactly.
so I don't think we should wait any longer with the streams. I'm gonna be out of town next week, so I won't be able to do any streams next week. But after that, so what would you say, like one stream before Christmas, and then maybe a stream between Boxing Day and New Year's, somewhere there?
Yeah.
Would that be suitable to you?
No problem.
Yeah,
There are some days that I have preoccupied already, but we can check into that.
yeah,
But
we can work around it.
but I'm looking forward to some feedback if we should do this in English or in Finnish, because the Finnish crowd is a bit thin. They're not that
Yeah,
many, and we know English. We can do duolingual in case we need to, but I guess we could do also just in English
yeah,
in case somebody asks.
yeah.
But
We could answer. Like I'm thinking that we should do, because there's nobody in the like YouTubersphere in Finland who talks about HEX, who actually understands anything about it. I've seen a couple of morons talk about it, but they don't understand shit. So I'd like to do some streams in Finnish, just so that there's some material online which is actually like factually true, and not just like I kind of feel like this is kind of like this, and we could just answer any questions or comments that we get in English. We can just quickly answer them. And like Hexanea says, we can do it in English if we have guests who speak English. Then it's a different ball game, of course. Then we can do the whole stream in English.
It's a totally different ballgame, and then we can attract maybe some viewers from Finland, even in
Yeah.
as being a Finnish stream, but talking in English, but whatever. But
Oh, that might actually be a good idea.
But basically, the few people that need the help in Finnish translations, we can do all the time, no problem.
Yeah.
Most people in Finland have a fair understanding of English.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Yeah. We could talk about Finnish perspective, but in English. So it's not really a problem.
Yeah, that's true. What I'm gonna do is I think we're gonna have like a 45-minute stream so that we get on this particular time slot in the algorithms, and I'll send us off with one of these short HEX videos that I get from all the guys in the HEX design chat, which is freaking awesome. So thanks for joining me, Thomas, and I'll see you next time. And I'll have the video link up already 1 or 2 days before the stream, so that we can share it around, and maybe get some more eyeballs that are new to HEX onto the stream, so that we can answer their questions and argue with them, and then lose our nerves, and you know how it goes when you're streaming.
Yeah. Maybe next time, if I have a suggestion where we can talk about decentralization and what that actually means.
That's a good idea.
Because Pulse is the only decentralized popular platform there is. There is
true.
no other one.
That's a great line to end the stream on. Thanks, guys, for coming, and I'll see you again in a few days, more than a week.
Thank you, everybody.